What's up guys, John here, and before we get into the gameplay today, I just want to say if you're looking for the winner of the gift card giveaway, the winner will be announced at the end of this video, so you can stay tuned for that, or just fast forward it if that's all you care about. But right here we've got a 1-18-3 hardpoint match using the SMR with a select fire and a suppressor. But I didn't really want to talk about that. What I really wanted to talk about was the state of Call of Duty as a franchise, and I really like this game and this franchise. I always have since COD 1, but it seems like every game since COD 4 at least has had something that just completely ruins the game for a lot of people. In COD 4 there was the frag times 3 spam. In World at War there was the MP40 jugs. In Modern Warfare 2 there was the danger close noob tubes. And One Man Army wasn't bad. One Man Army was a great concept. It just paired with the danger close noob tubes. I don't blame One Man Army at all. It was just the combination of things that made One Man Army look bad. In Black Ops 1 there was the Second Chance and Ghost, which kind of it was here nor there. Modern Warfare 3 I'm not really going to talk about because there was so much wrong with that game that I'm not even going to go into it. And with this game, I love the balancing they've done with the guns and the perks. Some of the perks are a little bit useless, like hardwired. Who really uses that? The only good thing that I could think of for hardwired right now is if somebody throws an EMP grenade, there's no hit markers, so I guess you could kind of use that. If the other team's spamming EMP grenades, they could throw it and think nobody's there and rush in, and then you could take them out. But other than that, there's really no point in using that perk because Scavenger or Toughness kind of dominates that tier. But what really just ruins this game is I can get over the target finder. I've gotten over that, but it's just the lag. Every match is just laggy, and I don't understand it. I mean, how hard can it be to fix this? I'm sure if it was relatively easy, they would have fixed it by now, unless they don't care because they've got our money anyway, so they really don't have to fix anything. And I really want this franchise to be great. I do, but I really wish they would just put dedicated servers in this game. I really do, but well, it's here and there's nothing we can do about it now, so we'll just have to make through. Maybe since Activision is bringing Neversoft in to work on the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 4, if that is what it's going to be, maybe they'll fix something with the netcode or something. If they could just like take the balancing from this game and give it Modern Warfare 2's netcode, which was amazing, then they would have a perfect game. It would sell millions, and it would be the only shooter anybody ever played. I guarantee it. But they just won't. I don't know if it's because they have something to. They can't do that because of the people that left Infinity Ward have rights over that net code or something. I heard about like they were in a lawsuit with Activision at the time of Modern Warfare 2 when all that was going on. So I'm not entirely sure. But it would be a great thing to do. And that's really all I had to say about that. But something else I wanted to talk about was, what would you all like to see from this channel? I mean, do you want to see more of these kind of commentary videos or let's plays of certain games? I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking like that I could make some commentary videos like this. If Metal Gear Solid 5 ever comes out and it has a multiplayer, I don't know if any of you have ever played Metal Gear Online when it was around, when the servers were still up for that, but it was a fantastic game. I loved it to death. I probably loved it even more than I love Call of Duty, but they shut the servers down back in last July, I think it was. But yeah, and I was thinking of like doing like a retro gaming series, like on Wednesdays and Fridays, as sort of, so if you all have never played like some of the older games, like some of the older Final Fantasies or things on the Nintendo 64, stuff like that. You can see what those are like, and I think that would be really fun and interesting. But what would you guys like to see from this channel? Just let me know in the comment section, and that would be great. And now that we got that out of the way, I guess I can go ahead and start talking a little bit more about this gameplay that I've got right here. I just joined a random multi-team hardpoint because I like playing multi-team games, because this game doesn't have a team tactical mode like the other Call of Duties had, because that was my favorite. I don't know why exactly, but I liked the smaller game types, the smaller teams, so because I don't always play with a party, and so it's much easier to control if I'm just playing against 4 other people as opposed to 6 on the enemy team. Because let's face it, sometimes your teammates aren't the greatest in the world, so it's harder to control a full 6v6 match. Yeah, I'm using this SMR right here with the selector switch and a suppressor, and this gun is really, really great. I think it's very underrated because the FAL is roughly the same, and it's unlocked a lot sooner, so people just see that and they just immediately jump to that instead, rather than giving the SMR a chance. But I think this gun's better because I do better with this gun than I do with the FAL. But it's great. What I like to use for equipment is a C4 because it's very versatile. It's a very versatile piece of equipment. It has a really great blast radius. And I like to use EMPs too because they take out, like, if the other team's got a sentry gun or a guardian or something, it makes really quick work of those since you can't knife equipment like that in this game. That's great. I don't use a secondary like much at all unless I'm like using that as my primary to load up on perks, on wild cards and attachments and stuff like that. But I usually just pick up weapons off the ground if I need extra ammo, which I usually don't anymore because I started running Scavenger a lot now. But I also use Hardline and Flak Jacket as my tier 1 perks because that's a really great combination. I used to run Ghost, but since they upped the score from 375 to 425 or 450 or whatever it is now, there hasn't been as much UAV spam, so I haven't really found a need to run it as much. And for the tier 3, I like to run Dexterity because there's a lot of stuff to climb over in this game, and I've been killed many times by not being able to climb over it fast enough. And also it's great to run and be able to like pull your gun up immediately after sprinting. That really saves you in a lot of gunfights. And a little bit about the score streaks I'm running. I used to run higher streaks. I used to use like UAV, VSAT, and then dogs or swarm a lot. There's been a couple of times where I've ran VSAT, swarm, or VSAT dogs and then swarm. But I really like this score streak setup, the stealth chopper, the VSAT, and the escort drone. I think they really work great because the stealth chopper in this game is really good. It's much better than the attack helicopter from past Call of Duties. It really does a lot of work, and it doesn't show up on the enemy radar, so it kind of makes it a little harder for them to spot and take down right away. And actually right here we had a host migration that I just cut out because I caught this in theater mode, and I'm lucky it recorded both sections of the match. But anyway, and the VSAT, because every team-oriented player should use a VSAT. And the escort drone is like the AH-6 Overwatch from Modern Warfare 3, and I really did like that. And it looks like the gameplay's winding up now, so I'm getting ready to cut over to a screenshot of the winner of the gift card giveaway that I took from a person, a random name selector website, and we'll see who wins that. And it looks like the winner of the gift card is HIGHxVELOCITY. I will be messaging you shortly to discuss how you want to go about receiving your gift card that you've won. So congratulations on that. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment down below and tell me what more you want to see. And if you want to subscribe and like the video, that would be great. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.